highest self in this moment. Yeah. So today I'm going to be talking about the most powerful spiritual practice that I know of, and that is spiritual sight, or clear vision, seeing everything from the eyes of the Creator. And when you do that, you see through the illusion of the 3D reality matrix. You see through all of the illusion. You're able to see into your mind, your thoughts, how your ego works. Your ego is a construct that is a product of you thinking that you are a separate self living in a separate reality, which is, this 3D reality serves its purpose. It's for the Creator to experience itself, for us to have this physical human experience, which is amazing, by the way, but it is super helpful for us to have a higher perception. Super important for us to have that higher perception, to tap into our third eye and see how we are creating our own suffering, how everybody around us is playing in a game, in a play, how they are creating their own suffering, how they are forgetting who they are, and how we all forget. But it is through clear vision that we are able to see through that illusion. We are able to see the Creator in everybody. We are able to see the Creator. We are able to look in a mirror and see the Creator within ourselves. We are able to look at everything around us, a TV or whatever it is, the house we are in. We are able to look at it and see we are inside of the Creator. Because in reality, everything is one. Everything comes from the source, and we are it. We are one, and that is everything, and that is the truth. That is love. Everything is love. And that love is what unifies us together as the source, as the Creator, but still able to ground ourselves in our body and be able to enjoy and fully experience this life whenever we take those glasses off, whenever we take that red pill instead of blue pill, we wake up to who we really are, and then we're able to see through the illusions of this matrix, of this dream reality, and we are able to have a lucid dream. So for me, even at work, just being around people, just seeing the love, seeing that loving awareness within everybody, and how everybody has that loving awareness, because that is all consciousness is. We are loving awareness. It is the I am presence. Once you take away the identity, take away the labels, of the person that you are, of your job title, of all this. Once you strip all that away, what's left is I am. That is what Yeshua spoke. That is what Moses spoke. That is what all the masters spoke about, is the I am presence, because that's what we are. We are pure love. We are pure consciousness. And only perfect love exists. And once we see that, once we are able to really hold that frequency of being able to see that in everybody, but also seeing the ego, seeing everybody's ego, seeing everybody's darkness comes with that. Because once you see the truth, you can see what isn't the truth. You can see what isn't the reality. You can see the illusion, the fear, the evil. You can see right through it. You can see through people so much easier. And once you enter the state of consciousness, of this awareness within yourself, to see everything as the Creator, see everything in a higher love, that everything is perfectly unfolding as it needs to be, and that we can only work and influence what we can in our own life. We start accessing higher dimensions of reality. Right now we're in the third dimension or third density, whatever you want to call it. And when we have this higher perception, when we tune into our heart chakra, we are able to access a higher dimension of love and understanding, of wisdom, of light and love, wisdom and love coming together. And what that creates is love within us and happiness and bliss, because our mind is not in the way. And discipline, spiritual discipline, goes hand in hand with clear seeing and spiritual vision, because we have to have discipline of our thoughts. We have to have discipline of our body for us to be able to hold this higher frequency, for us to be able to hold this higher perception in our mind. And if we don't have that discipline, and we don't meditate, we don't take care of our body, we keep lower frequency people around, that frequency is not going to last. It's going to bring you down. So that's when we need to see how these things are bringing our vibration down, so we can keep our vibration high. You know, the Buddha, he said enlightenment is the escape of suffering, is when you transcend suffering. So if you're still suffering, that means that you are still identifying as a separate self. And I know this from experience, because this happened to me even this year. I got caught up in my thoughts. I got caught up in the stories of my mind of betrayal and hurt and victim mentality, and I got caught up in it. And then now I see how I was creating my own suffering. Now I see how to free myself and to hold a higher vibration, and how everything I went through happened for a reason, to get me to where I am now, to be able to see what I am seeing now into the world, and bring into the world, bring it to all the people watching this video, which I don't know how many people are going to watch this video, and I don't care, as long as I get through one person, because we are all one. And that is what I'm trying to sink in. Once you start to see things in this sense, it's all love. And yes, whenever anything dark comes up, whenever there's trauma, or whenever you're going through something in your life, don't just negate it. Don't just see it and try to understand it from a masculine sense, because this clear seeing that I'm talking about is a masculine principle of using your mind, and the feminine is using your emotion, is feeling, and that is shadow work. So you have to use both of them. You have to use the heart and the mind, heart and mind coherence. And when you do that, that's when you can really take advantage of this clear seeing and implement it into your life. And that is the balance, that is walking the middle path. That is how you create heaven on earth. And Ra in the Law of One says, he gives us 3 disciplines of the personality, which is 3 disciplines of the ego. And the first one is know thyself, which is your masculine side. Know your thoughts, know who you really are, know that you are an eternal spiritual being, and to be able to see your thoughts, see your mind, and how your ego tries to hijack your life and try to keep you in a lower vibrational state of fear. And be aware of that. And the second is accept yourself, which is, these are foundations for you to build upon. Accept yourself as the feminine principle, being in your subconscious mind. Your knowing thyself is your conscious mind. Accepting thyself is subconscious. And it is feeling, to accepting, forgiving yourself, healing yourself, nurturing yourself, and finding that love within yourself, that love of the Creator. And then the third one is become the Creator. Know that you are a fractal an individualized portion of the one infinite creator, which is our inherent gift is to create, because we are the creator. We are a logos. We are, like I said, we are the creator, just a smaller aspect of it, but connected to everything at the same time. So we have the creative capability, but because we have all these traumas and all these fears and all these blocks within our chakras that become bottled up inside of us, we can't be an effective creator. Once you really know yourself, accept yourself, and do the inner work, then you can really create and get into that flow state in your gamma brainwave, and be able to create heaven on earth, to be your most effective self in this lifetime. You do that through preserving your sexual energy. You do that through fasting. You do that through meditation. And you do that by seeing things clearly. Using your third eye, tapping into your pineal gland, which the pineal gland is a gland that is inside of your brain that secretes DMT. And once you start using your full body's function, then you can really break out of this ego, break out of this 3D system, and not be a prisoner anymore. You know, America's a free country, but right now in this moment, you can be free. You can be free from your ego. You can be free from the darkness. You can be free from the chains of what other people think about you. You can be free of the negativity in the world. And by living with love, by living with intent, by living with clear sight, just like an eagle, just like a hawk flying over, seeing everything from a higher perspective. Once the doors of perception are cleansed, everything will appear as true reality. And that is the most truest freaking statement ever, because once you take away all of that illusion that your mind creates, that we've been led to believe, it all comes down to love. It all comes down to the Creator, to God, and that is everything, this whole universe, and it's all connected by a cosmic web. And it's just so mind-blowing. I just want to dig deeper into it. I just want to know and understand it more. I just want to work on myself more now. It's like I've had this second awakening, and I swear I've been depressed most of this year, and I've had this amazing dark night of the soul experience where I just really woke up and just made that choice to stop suffering and be happy and be my highest version. And sometimes all that takes is just one swift moment. And that can happen to the collective too, but we need to be able to do the work. We need to be able to hold that higher vision of the new earth. That is why us starseeds and light workers and other souls like us are here, is to hold this higher frequency, to hold this higher vision. And how Jesus, Yeshua, and all these masters, these saints, how they were able to heal is seeing the people who were sick. They didn't see their sickness because they knew that was an illusion. They saw them as their perfect self, and that is how they were able to heal people. That is how they were able to do miracles, because they truly believed, they truly knew what this reality was, and they were able to access a higher state of consciousness through clear seeing, clear vision, your spiritual vision. And you can access that right now within yourself. You just need to have discipline over your lower self, have discipline over your ego, and be aware of your thoughts. Be aware of what your dreams are telling you. Your dreams have a language of their own, and we can learn how to decipher them. We can ask our guides, our higher self, what they're trying to tell us. But yeah, Let me read you a quote from the Law of One. It says, when a mind-body-spirit complex, which is a person, views another mind-body-spirit complex, see the creator. This is a helpful exercise. Exercise 3, gaze within the mirror, see the creator. Exercise 4, gaze at the creation which lies about the mind-body-spirit complex of each entity, see the creator. The foundation or prerequisite of these exercises is a predelication towards what may be called meditation, contemplation, or prayer. With this attitude, these exercises can be processed. So yeah, also using your visualization and tapping into those more subtle states of awareness, like hypnosis or just deep meditation, going on journeys. And we are so powerful, like that our mind, what we visualize, we can create. Our body doesn't know the difference of what we visualize and what we see, because those centers of the brain are all connected. So when you are visualizing something, you are creating those endorphins and all those chemicals in your body as if you were actually seeing and experiencing it. So you can visualize a new earth, you can visualize a new version of yourself and embody it. Choose to wake up from this dream and live in a lucid dream, a lucid reality where there are no limits. You are a limitless being, so stop limiting yourself. All right, guys. I think that's everything I had to say. Yeah, I'm stoked. I just moved into this new place. I freaking love it. So I am going to be coming out with a lot more content. There's a lot of good things happening in my life right now. It's like I've just literally freaking totally shifted myself around, and now all these things in my life are happening. So I am super blessed, super thankful, and I'm going to be sharing a lot more content with y'all. So I'll be seeing you soon, and have a good one. Peace.